Hi Taurus, welcome back to Tarot Wisdom. This is your monthly reading for the month of August 2019. It looks good. It looks like this is going to be a financial reading for you guys. For all you who are returning, welcome back. For all you who have subscribed, I thank you for subscribing. And anyone who is new to the channel, I hope you like what you hear and see, and I invite you all to like, subscribe, and share. If you want to get a personal reading with me, just check out my About section, and it will give you the information you need there. So Taurus, let's get into your reading. I'm going to go over all the cards. You got the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Eight of Chalices. You guys got the King of Wands. Okay. I thought it was the Queen at first, so that is the King. Then you have Major Arcana, the Hierophant, which is you guys' card. Came out in your reading. Very strong. Then you have the Five of Chalices. You have another Major Arcana, the Hanged Man. And by the way, this deck is the Egyptian Tarot deck, in case you were wondering. And then you guys have the Six of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. And you have another Major Arcana, the Chariot. So you guys have three Major Arcana. It looks like it's a pivotal month for you. A lot of things happening. But right off the bat, just by looking at the cards, it looks like you guys are looking for work. You could have a job, may not be satisfied with it, and you got your feelers out there, seeing what else is out there. That's just a quick glance, because at the bottom of the deck is the King of Chalices. So you guys could have an offer coming in sometime, during the month. If you guys are really out here looking, you could have an offer coming in, like I said, because that was at the bottom. So starting off with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you guys are in a spot where you have put in all the work wherever you are at. Now I'm taking it as a job reading first, guys, okay? If I see anything else, I'll let you know. But it looks like it's for finances. But with the Eight of the Eight of Chalices coming up, it's almost like you guys have had enough of whatever it is you're doing. You're not satisfied with it anymore. It could be because it's not paying more. Maybe you hit that ceiling. You didn't hit the ceiling. Maybe you hit a ceiling you didn't want to hit, that you wanted to go further than that ceiling, is what I'm going to say. And then it looks like now you guys want to take action on something new, with the King of Wands coming up. You guys are going to take action, or you have already started taking action to get the satisfaction that you want. And with the Hierophant card coming up, he does pose towards institutions. Now the Hierophant is usually religion, religion, anything higher. It could be school. Higher education. Maybe some of you guys are going to start taking courses to get to a part, if you don't want to leave your current job, but to get to a better position in your current organization, you may be taking some classes with that Hierophant card. But that's you guys showing up. And it's just with the Five of Chalices, that's in the traditional tarot, it's the guy looking at the three chalices spilt over, and he doesn't see the two behind him. So sometime this month you may get discouraged if you guys have actually left a job because it just wasn't doing it in any way, any sort of way. And that does happen sometimes. Maybe you may have a time during the month where you will look back and say, oh, maybe I should have kept it, maybe I should have stuck it out, blah, blah, blah. But like with this Seven of Pentacles, the first card out, it says it's almost like you put in everything you could put in. You put in all the work, and it just emotionally wasn't there. So with the Hangman coming up, it's telling you that, okay, you might have that time with the Five of Chalices of looking back and saying, oh, I could have did this, or now what do I have? Yes, you do have something. Turn around and look at it from a different perspective, because you have another major arcana, the Hangman. Look at things from a different perspective, okay? Not the regular way, because I know, like, Taurus being the earth sign is more methodical in the way you do things, but you're going to have to look at it differently. You know, it's a different world, especially when it comes to jobs and how you gain employment and stuff. You guys, what might have worked for you, you know, the past 10 years, past 20 years, past 5 years, it may not work anymore, so you might have to put a different spin to it. So when you get finished looking at things in a different perspective, you guys will be moving to calmer shores. I do believe that, because like I said, the King of Chalices comes up, and it's just usually an emotional card, but somebody is still an offering, and it's a king. It's not a page, it's not a knight, it's a king. So something is coming for you guys. And you have the Six of Swords, like I said, that's moving to calmer shores. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's saying people are going to want to work with you. So you very well could be getting a new job, a new position. With the Hierophant card, maybe you were brushing up on your skills. Maybe some of you are even had been in school for this very reason, and now graduating, you know, people are willing to work with you. They are going to want to work with you. And then up comes the Chariot card. You guys will be making movement. There is movement. So you may take a job where you have to travel a bit. Some of you might be getting a car too, because a lot of, I've noticed today, in the day's world, you do have to have a car to get the good jobs. You know, it's according to where you're from, what part of the country, but for the most part, you do have to have some kind of reliable transportation for the good jobs. So, you know, that might be something that might be on you guys' mind too, that is going to be attainable for you. Let me see what comes up after. Oh, okay. So after the King of Chalices comes the Magician. You guys are going to be able to manifest things. And then the Seven of Wands. I usually don't do reversals, but for some reason this came out. Seven of Wands in reverse. You will not have to fight, because when it's in the upright, you're standing your ground. You're having to fight against people's opinions, or, you know, whatever, you know, having to stand your ground. But with it in reverse, that's going to be, you know, that's not going to be there for you guys. You have the World card. All these cards came up at the bottom of the deck, so it looks like you guys are really going to be doing good for the month of August. If it comes to job seeking, you guys will find something. There's an offer coming through. And being as though it's the chalices and not the wands, because the wands is more action and doing, the chalices is more emotional. It may be something that's more, because I noticed in your reading, emotionally, these job or this job, or however you were attaining your finances, however you were obtaining your living, it wasn't emotionally fulfilling to you. But this offer is going to be emotionally fulfilling to you. Whatever's coming in is going to be good, and it is going to make you feel like the Magician, that you can do anything and manifest anything. You will be able to. And it's not going to be a whole bunch of bickering and stuff like it was before. Something, you might be in something now that is just too much bickering, and it's just not emotionally fulfilling to you guys. So yeah, I hope this makes sense to you, because it makes sense to me. Now, if I'm looking at this for a love reading, there are a lot of chalices. You have the Eight of Chalices and the Five of Chalices. But once again, what that tells me is it's something you're not satisfied with. It seems like it's been a relationship that you've put a lot of work in, and you're just sitting back looking at all the work that you've put into it, with this Seven of Pentacles and with this Eight of Chalices coming up right after it. is telling me, okay, I've drunk those cups. I don't like the way it's not for me, so I'm leaving. Y'all know from my other tarot cards with the Eight of Cups, the cups are all lined up. The moon is here, and the guy is walking away. He's like, I don't want it. I want to search for what's for me. This isn't for me. So, if this is a relationship read, it looks like you guys may already know that this is something that's over. And this is a possibility. It might not be for all of you, but a lot of you guys may be in something that you don't want to be in anymore. And it seems like in the month of August, you may take action. You may take action. And with the Hierophant, that's the part that makes me a little nervous, because all those institutions and stuff, it's almost like it's marriage. So I don't know if some of you are married, and that's with the Hierophant, you get married in front of a priest. So I don't know if you guys are married, or maybe some of you guys are looking towards marriage with somebody else. I'm not sure. But this is already something you've worked on. It's already something you worked on. Emotionally, it's not fulfilling. You're getting your wand. You're taking your place as king and looking elsewhere. So if it could be some of you going through divorce or the beginning phases. And ultimately, even though those feelings of, you tried everything, emotionally you weren't fulfilled, you're still going to feel a little sad. But like I said, with the money reading, you have to take it with the Hangman and look at it from a different perspective. Okay? Look at it from a different perspective. It's happening so that you can move to calmer shores. Okay? Mentally. The swords are mental, air energy. So and you see them in the boat on the river, moving to calmer shores, because you will have people who are going to work with you during this time. If you are having to split up in your union, there are going to be people who are going to be there for you, and you guys are going to move on from this. Some of you, like I said, you may be getting a car, but some of you may actually be moving. That might be one of the steps. But there is this emotional offer. So it might be somebody waiting in the wings for you guys, Taurus. I'm not sure, but as long as there's no cheating going on. Alright, I'll stop being the mom. But yeah, that's what I get out of the cards this month. So the Isis Oracle card that was picked for you guys is Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. So we'll put that there so you can see it. Ladies of the Stars. And I will read from the book. And I will try to get the words right. Alright. Lady of the Stars. We'll see how it ties in. Alright, she's on page 93. Okay, it says Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles in this deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is about to take place right now. Sirian energy takes the inner path and the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. It is wise, ancient, and extremely high vibrational energy. It takes a certain level of soul evolution to be able to consciously register Sirian light and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur. However, we can still receive Sirian light and healing assistance even if we learn to do more consistently come from unconditional love. We will feel it more and more strongly as we grow spiritually. And the Hierophant card, that is a sign of that spirituality. It is Taurus. It's a card for Taurus, but it is the card for spirituality. But even in our learning phase, we can open our hearts to this divine celestial goddess and allow her, through her priestess, Lady Isis, to bless us with genuine spiritual gifts. Goddess Sirius, through her priestess, Lady Isis, is teaching you now. She has offerings of great spiritual support and a message that there is something significant that you need to be aware of in your life right now. Accepting celestial assistance and unconditional love from Sirius will help you now. To receive the assistance, you can choose to surrender your heart and allow divine love to infuse and heal, direct and unfold all aspects of your life and growth. It is total trust and surrender with absolute faith that even unexpected twists and turns will be leading you in the best direction. So, yeah, it goes into a whole lot more, guys, but that's the main part of it. So, yeah, I was saying maybe you guys were, going to school and learning something or having on-the-job training, which can still be. But also, as the card says, you guys might be going through a spiritual training, and it's not like you some of you could be going to spiritual school. Some of you may be practicing spiritual practices that you did when you were younger, when you were first introduced to church or religion or any type of spiritual practice. Maybe you guys are going back to that, because with that 5 of chalices, it's almost like you guys are looking at the past and what did not work out. But like I said, with the 5 of chalices, you look at those 3 chalices, you turn around, there's other good things happening, and there's things coming up. Just have that change of focus, change of mindset. And it doesn't take a lot. In the traditional tarot deck, the man is hanging upside down. Not in this Egyptian tarot deck, but in the traditional, he's upside down with the halo around his head because he's enlightened. So yeah, this is about enlightenment between this Hierophant and the Hangman. So whatever way this goes, if it's about finances and being on your journey to finding your financial success, something that is more rewarding to you guys emotionally, not just in your wallet, either way, I wish you the best, because I do see offers coming in to you guys. So let's get our last card, and it's the loving words from Jesus, and it says, "Judge not, that you be not judged." And that's taken from Matthew chapter 7, verse 1. So that's something also good, to focus on, meditate on, however it helps us. Right, guys? So look, that's the end of the reading for the month of August for you Taurinians. Did I say that right? Okay, for you Taurus people. And I will be back for the mid-months. And until then, enjoy the rest of the season. And I wish you well. Love you guys. Bye.